classic rock radio. This is the Stockmans Breakfast.
It's time for motoring. Peter Armstrong's a very special motoring today.
Really special. We've got our sponsor in the studio.
We do too. So we introduced you, so it was pretty quickly in the last segment there, but it's David and Paul.
Yes, it is, yep.
And
Correct.
you guys are from Smash Masters.
Correct.
Now, how many locations before we get into it? Whereabouts are you?
We've got the three locations, one in Kensington, Geelong and Laverton.
Beautiful, okay.
Yeah.
So, and the one in, are they all like similar sizes? Are they all big sort of places you look after a lot of cars?
Well, two of them are of a similar size. Geelong's our, what we call the mother shop. So that's our main branch,
Okay.
the Geelong. Yeah, so we got a good capacity there.
And what we say all the time here is, why should you pay when it's not your fault? So it's a really unique proposition that you guys offer in the repair business. So if you could explain that to us.
Yeah, it is an original process. What happens is the person who's not at fault, why should they pay when obviously that somebody else has run into the back of them or created the accident? And what we also offer is the service to the person who is at fault. So if the person's insured with RACV, generally they've got a standard excess of $625, and we offer to pay that excess.
Wow.
So if, for example, Peter, if you come into us and you're not at fault, and you give us the name and contact of the person that ran into you, we'll make a call and offer them a service where we can repair their car, cover their excess, we get both jobs, and obviously we've got replacement cars. We've got 160 cars in our fleet. We replace the car of the same quality of yours for the duration of the time that we repair the car.
Beautiful. And one for you there, David.
Sure.
Now, we've had a lot of feedback. It's great quality of work. Just tell us a bit about the quality of work you do there.
Well, the quality of work, it's very important to Smash Masters. Basically, what I like to do as a general manager, I get around and I like to touch and feel every car before we hand it back to the customer. Throughout my years of experience, I've been a technician, etc., in the industry, and we really pride ourselves on the quality. It's very important. Generates a lot of work for us.
Beautiful. It's that word of mouth that, you're pumping out the quality, word of mouth comes back, keeps coming.
Absolutely.
Well, I reckon the most or the worst thing about having an accident is the inconvenience of losing your car for a bit and the toing and froing for getting quotes. So you guys take all that worry out of that by the replacement car, which that's a big fleet of replacement cars you must have.
Yeah, we take the stress out of it. Well, we try to anyway. Hassle-free, you know what I mean? So you come in, a lot of people are stressed. They've never lodged a claim before. We've got direct lines to all major insurance companies. So instead of going home and lodging a claim and sitting on hold for an hour, we get straight through. We've got our computerised systems are all in place where you go straight through to RACV, CGU, Allianz, the big major insurance companies. So we take it all out.
Well, I know Sarah's really happy. She had an accident. Our very own Sarah Rosa, right out front here, had an altercation with a truck.
Yeah,
and
guaranteed she was taking a Snapchat.
Well, we better not say that, but she was very happy with the work that you've done, and I know that she was running around in one of your fleet cars, which happened to be an Audi.
Yes.
A number 3 maybe, or even a 5.
Yeah, Audi A3. Yeah. We have prestige cars as well.
Yeah.
So we try to replace the vehicle with what you bring in. So our boss knows a lot of people in a lot of higher areas. So Range Rovers, we've got Range Rovers, Porsche Cayenne, BMW X3s, X5s, little Audi A3s, and then the majority of our fleet are nice little auto hatches, which is just convenient for every customer that we have.
Beautiful. We're talking to David Udovic and Paul Allingham from Smash Masters. Now, you mentioned your technology high in there. You've got obviously a website people can get onto.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's www.smashmasters.com.au. And obviously the one for Kensington is www.kensingtoncollision.com.au.
Okay, and with that website, what can you see on there? Is it...
It's just everything that we offer, all the way from quoting to our internal systems, to our loan cars, to the management staff, to staff. There's any question you've got, there's an answer there. If not, there's a contact number.
And I would say too, if you're out in the eastern suburbs and a long way from any of those depots, don't worry about it, because that's what tow trucks are for.
Correct.
And you'll be able to quote and still look after them with a great service.
Yeah, we've got a 24-hour towing service anywhere in Victoria.
Beautiful. Well, Paul and David, sensational to have you in. Stay with us right through. You've driven down where from Paul?
From Geelong, yeah.
And David, you're not too far.
Not too far. Just
So-
Point Cook.
Beautiful. So it's an early morning. I will ask drivers to be careful on the roads. We know we've got a great business here in Smashmasters, but on these kind of roads you've got to be careful.
Correct.
So be careful. But we'll be back shortly. We've got the third hour. A lot of great people on, Peter.
Yeah, I think we've got it's the first Sunday of the month, so we've got a lot of the big hitters.
The big sponsors. Of course, Fred Harrison from Richie's IGA will
And
be
Alistair
on.
Purbrick.
Alistair Purbrick as well. So don't go away. We'll do it all again in the next hour.
This is the Stockman's Breakfast with Richard Stockman on Classic Rock Radio.